The 52-year-old was dismissed by the Spanish national team on the eve of their World Cup campaign in Russia last summer. Lopetegui has reached an agreement to take over as Real Madrid boss after the tournament, but Spain deemed it as going behind their back. But the sacrifice did not pay off for the former Porto coach, who lasted just 139 days in the Santiago Bernabéu hot seat. The 5-1 thrashing in El Clasico versus Barcelona at the Camp Nou proved to be the final straw. Nearly 4 months on from his sacking, Lopetegui has finally opened up on the events that led to his departure from La Roja, as well as his underwhelming tenure with Real Madrid. "It was not easy for me. We worked very hard for 2 years. We felt that we were ready to have a fantastic World Cup. 2 months before, when I signed a new contract with Spain, they put a purchase clause in," he told Guillem Balague on the Football Daily podcast. "It was Luis Rubiales' idea. I agreed with him without problem, and then it happened, Real Madrid's offer. The time was not chosen by me or by Real Madrid. I said yes, but I knew that my only responsibility was the World Cup. Keeping it secret for a month is impossible, and it was not honest. We were convinced that it was better to have a press conference to open and close the issue, and after that, the only focus was the World Cup. The players were fantastic. After we told them signing from Madrid, we had our best training session of the 3 weeks of preparation, so we were very happy, but the president made that decision. It was a very difficult moment and I will never forget it, because it was a surprise. I felt it was very unfair. It was a whirlwind few days for Lopetegui. 1 minute he was in Krasnodar preparing his Spain team for the World Cup, the next he was being unveiled at the Bernabeu. I did not sleep. I did not know where I was. One day I was in Russia training for the World Cup, and the next I was in the Santiago Bernabéu with a new team. It was very fast, difficult to assimilate, and the emotions were high. It was difficult to be told to leave the World Cup. It was a dream that I worked hard," he added. Lopetegui was always up against it with Los Blancos, considering Florentino Perez failed to replace Cristiano Ronaldo, and the side have really struggled for goals in his absence. But he is still confident that he could have turned things around should he have been given the time to do so. "You just hope you have time to find a solution, because these things can be balanced for a while. We were sure that this situation would happen. I did not have time, that's the best way to explain it," he added. "I have all the respect for the new coach and his staff, and the players. I love them. They had a fantastic attitude with me. I will never say a bad word about Real Madrid. Training in this club is a fantastic experience for any coach. I expected that I could have more time, but I have to look to the future.